349 grams. Alright, stem with symbols. A hefty 355 grams. Next up, fork with true axle. 476 grams. Alright, we're going to go to the frame. Let's see, there we go. Around 1,300 grams or 1.3 kilos. So, next up, we will start this little grab thing. The cockpit handlebar setup with modified riser. Okay, here we go. And we can't fit these guys. There we go. 753 grams. The headset bearings, we're going to pull the seal out, hopefully damaging it, and then we're going to take grease. This will just ensure that the headset bearings last as long as possible, and you're trying to do is eliminate any voids for water that get into it, so you're just going to smash the wheel into the race. We'll do 2 rounds of this just to get as much air as possible. I should probably do both sides, but this will probably be enough, because if you do too much, it's going to seep and make a bit of a mess right side around, so we're really smashing in there. You can see it like soaking it in, try to fill all those little voids. And I think we'll be close to getting done, and then we'll just cover the rest of the bearing with grease, and I'll just keep rubbing it in. This seems to be taking it almost done, and then we'll do a little bit of grease on the lower headset race, and then we can seal it back on, just very easily, then we just pop in, just like that. Coat the whole bearing, and just take this excess grease on here, so here, and put that inside the headset, and work it in. I'm just trying to give barrier to water and also friction. Alright, now I'm just going to take this guy without getting grease all over everything. There, voila, that's it. Okay, this is one process. Alright, we're going to pull the risers to increase the angle width to accommodate the new risers and degree angle for our holder. So the thing well, and then we go one hole on grip hole, square, vertical. Off, and then we can start running the bottom actually of the swing hole. And we'll go ahead and start this out. Okay, here is my build review and 300-mile ride review. It's been a few months since I've done this bike because I am recovering from shoulder surgery. So I don't have a current raw test ride video to share with you, but as soon as I can, I will definitely do that anyway. This is on the Airwolf T1100 time trial frame that you can get on AliExpress, or you can also find it on eBay, and it runs between like $900 and $1,400 depending on who you get it from and where you get it from, which website. You'll always get it from Airwolf, I think, that the manufacturer is super good. I did paint it this nice celeste blue to give it some color. I decided to go mechanical for the shifting and the braking. This is hybrid mechanical. You can probably break it from iPro. You can also get it on AliExpress. I did get some extra bar risers and 50-degree angle risers for the aero bars. I did stick with the stock aero bar and base bar setup. I'd say the quality of the frame is generally very good. The geometry is very good. It's very current, very modern. There's nothing antiquated about this bike. To the point where even though it does seem like you could set it up mechanical, it really is not like mechanical. And mostly not because of the frame. The frame you can wrap things pretty well. It's this handlebar stem headset combination that creates serious crimp points. Even hydraulic, you're going to have trouble. The hole between the base bar and the stem are not aligned so that you can get the base bar completely level with the ground. You have to have the angle slightly up, otherwise it pinches brake cables. The headsets, the parts that come with this are not adequate, and I ended up using free hub spacers and then milling them out so that I could fit the cables through to space the stem up enough because I couldn't get the headset tight. Mostly because the top cap, and then of course the way that the stem interfaces with the headset doesn't allow for a big enough gap unit bottoming out against the frame. In addition, the top cap doesn't want to fit flush without the steer tube being cut too short. So what you end up doing is cutting the steer tube short so that you can have flush, then you have to have spacers, but then you also have to have spacers at the top so that you can get enough compression. Otherwise you bottom out this top cap. So this top cap really is not really supposed to video of what I'm exactly talking about. The other problem was that the base bar, you really don't have any options as far as like adding stock base bar, adding spacers or angle risers. So I ended up having to change the bolt spacing to wider spacing to accommodate the aftermarket riser and angle. So you're gonna have to do some filing. The other thing is the finish on the stem and wire face was very I had to add all of these spacers in here, as you can see. Otherwise, it doesn't come with any spacers that get a big enough gap. And the other problem, I'm not going to pull this off because you have to basically unbolt the handlebar, and it's a giant mess. I've unbolted this thing a gazillion times. Anyway, you also have to add some spacers underneath this top cap, and I ended up using gift cards and then just cutting them out to build up enough space so that this wouldn't bottom out against the steer tube, and then you couldn't get enough compression on the headset to get it tight. But I did finally get it done. The other thing we did is we did paint, as you can see, and I built my own custom bars for. I need a wider elbow placement than what this comes stock because of my shoulder, and so some machine work, aluminum plates, epoxy bolts. Yeah. Anyway, we went with shifter, just a mechanical shrimp left speed shifter. The left shifter is just a dummy, it's just there. And then we went by because there wasn't enough room to run a front derailleur cable through the steer tube and headset, but we do have a little elbow here for that if and when we want to add that. And then we went with XKD cranks and power meter with a 54 tooth 1x chainring. I went with 11 speed, and these are just some old 142 mountain bike wheels that I have set up for training with some 30mm Exposure 30C tires from WTB. And then these are the brakes, just the basic. And then that's the bike head on. And, all right, this is what the bike looks like on the ground. A sense of bar angle.